Hey everybody, welcome to BlenderBoyz at Home. Today we're going to kind of continue down the path of some of the older classic cocktails. Some of them that really aren't on menus very often at cocktail bars or bars any longer. We've done a few. We're going to do talk about the gin Gimlet today. Now the gin Gimlet is obviously made with gin. So sort of like a lime daiquiri with rum, but originates somewhere around 1928. At that point it was some gin and a spot of lime. There's a book called The Long Goodbye in the mid 1950s, and it said a real gin Gimlet is half gin and half Rose's lime juice. Be a pretty strong drink. We're not quite going to make it that strong here, but we're going to make it two ways. Just another way to utilize BlenderBoyz products, and particularly what we call our margarita mix or lime mix. So let's do it shaken first. What I've done here is I've taken a pouch, put it in a cup. A pouch is about 4 ounces of liquid. It's a 2+1 concentrate, which means 2 parts of water to 1 part of mix to reconstitute it. So we've got about 12 ounces here. I'm going to, this is a 4 ounce measure. So I'm going to take 4 ounces of mix, and I'm going to take a couple of ounces, give or take, of gin. And as we say, everything's to taste and what's your blend. So if you want to make it a little heavier or stronger, feel free. A little less on the alcohol, feel free as well. And some ice in the shaker. You don't need an alcohol or a cocktail shaker to do this. You can do it in, kind of any vessel. A mason jar with a lid works just fine, or just a stir. So give it a shake. Now this can be served neat or over ice. I'm going to serve this one just neat. There we go. And now you've got a gin Gimlet. A little garnish would be nice, but there it is, gin and lime. And now we'll do this frozen as well. So as you can imagine, it's pretty much the same process, except we're not going to dilute the lime. We're just simply going to take a pouch of BlenderBoyz margarita mix, and I'm going to find one with a tear that really works. There we go. Into the blender. And the same, couple of ounces of gin. The ice is replacing the water for reconstitution along with the gin here, so we don't need to add any water. We're ready to go just like that. Mind your ears, we're on the blender. And there we go, frozen gin Gimlet. Not terribly traditional, but maybe a little more refreshing for the summer. A little bit of fractured history around the cocktail, but there's a frozen gin Gimlet. Enjoy.
Follow us on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn.